Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome back to our Immersive Engineering PlayTorial. I wanted to get a bit of a different view today for the base, and then I remembered I took some stuff out, so it doesn't look as nice. But those are going to get replaced today. One of the other things you can see is there's a bunch... Really, Rain? Well, there's a bunch of crafting bits down there, and we're going to go play around with them, because today will be the day of upgrades. We have a lot of items we're going to make, and a lot of items that are going to be upgraded. And of course, the area I'm working in is covered in rain, but that's fine. We'll be okay. If you remember from the previous couple of episodes, we started building up a few of our machines, and in the previous episode, we set up everything we needed to make biodiesel. Right now, I do have some biodiesel in the tank. I have it shut off so it won't dump back here because I actually need some directly out of the machine. We've been running our sandstone through our crusher here, and I think we're going to be set on nitrate dust for a while. I don't think we really need to worry about it. I also threw some iron in here earlier and turned that down to grit. The place we're getting our sandstone from, oop, too far zoom, is right over here. We got this nice little sand patch over here. That's where we're kind of snagging everything from. Yeah, I don't think I've shown this area off too much. This is kind of our world. This is where we're hanging out. This is our place. We got our villager breeder under over here. Got our farms, our iron farm right here, and all of our animals. And spawn was up? No, spawn was over here. So yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about this village. No, I didn't forget about that village. We went to that village. But yeah, this is our little area. So, now that we've got all this stuff set up, I really should... nah, I don't think I need any more of that. We're doing fine on nitrate. It doesn't seem like it uses a lot of nitrate dust, which is very good. But what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a few things. First off, I want to get the next step in the blast furnace. So we initially had a blast furnace here, and we took the coal coke out of here, put it in there with some iron, created slag and steel. And what we're going to do now is we're going to create the reinforced blast bricks, and we're going to place this down. I'm trying to remember how much space this takes up now. I think it takes up a different amount of space, and that's why I tore everything down back here. Let me double check. I'm going to go... Let me grab the other pieces too. So there's going to be another piece, and these are... Actually, I've got my book, so that's going to be the easiest way to show this off. Let's hop on into here. Furnaces. The improved blast furnace. So it requires reinforced blast brick and preheaters. So the preheaters look like this. The crafting stuff's in there for it, but they attach to the side of this guy here once it's built. So we're going to grab the two external heaters. Now we're going to put them into our next piece and make two preheaters. I also need to grab... where'd it go? Oh, I used it over here earlier. Let me grab my hopper. Thank you very much. And we're going to throw this guy together. I think it should be fine in its current placement. We may have to do some stuff to it. I just couldn't... I think I can still put it here. Let's see. 1, 2, and that. And then I need a hammer, which I don't think I actually have. Probably should have checked that beforehand. Nope, we got one right here. Sweet. And I'm going to keep this as the front. And we're going to right click, and you'll see it's now this little dude here. Preheaters are not currently installed, but already this will be faster, which is very nice. And then once we add in... oh, that's actually the different fuels. Okay, okay, that's how long they'll burn. I like that. And now we're going to add in these guys. And we're going to go plop and plop. And these guys have, on top of them, connection points for power, because they do require some power. So let's grab this and these and get this hooked up. It is going to be more power being used. We currently right now don't have a lot of power being generated because we only have really those two guys up there and then some water wheels there. That's really all we have going for this right now. But you'll see here they're now hooked up, and I actually want to test this out. Do we have... Yeah, let's grab one of these, and I want to put in grab some of that. Boom. So this should not only go faster. Why'd that one not connect? I did not know these are directionally placed. And that's why it didn't work, because it was facing the wrong way. So we'll be able to put our other machine back together. That'll do us fine. Boom and boom. So now it's hooked up, and they should have some power. So if I put that guy and that guy in, you'll see both the preheaters are on. That will increase our speed. I think it does tell us the speed increase in here. So let's take a quick look. Conveyor belts. Preheaters are used to heat up the air, and then blows it into the furnace to speed up the refinement process of iron. Each furnace can have up to 2 preheaters connected to the ports on each side. This requires 32 flux to operate. It doesn't say how much it speeds it up, it just says that it does speed it up. Okay, the refinement process by addition of hot air. Okay. Well, I'm sure I could end up finding it online. Somebody's probably shared it on there. So if I do find it, I will most likely be putting up a little thing about it here so you all can see it. And we'll be able to go from there. But that is this now set up and ready to go. Oh yeah, already much faster. Much faster. And I'm pretty happy for that. So we currently have 1 coal coke block in there, so that'll be able to run that. And I think that this guy will be able to output directly into a conveyor belt or a chest. I'm going to throw a chest down real quick because I don't have it set up for a conveyor belted area. So let's take a look. Boom. Yes. It does not, however, output the slag. I don't think there's a way. I think this is input. I'm trying to remember. I'm going to grab another chest and double check. I think that's an input, or that's where your slag outputs. So no matter what, we'll figure out in just a mo. That is where our slag outputs. Okay, sweet. So I can just keep that empty. We'll probably set these up in another area, so that way we'll be able to kind of keep everything going. So that guy's back up and going. We'll be able to throw some coal in there at some point. Let's just throw some blocks of coal in now that it's currently empty. And I have an inventory full of creosote. Yeah, we'll just put those in there. That works for me. Okay, well, that's up and going. That's a simple upgrade. I'm very happy with that. I probably could have done that a while ago. I just didn't. And that was kind of dumb. So now we're up and going. We'll be able to keep that up. And the next thing in our list is going to be the... where is it? Where is it? Where is it? The mining drill. And this pretty much replaces the axe. This is one of the reasons I wanted to get the biodiesel going, because this is very useful, and there's a lot of different upgrades for it. Does it list the upgrades? It does not. But there are 2 different types of heads that you can attach. So the drill head determines the mining level, speed, and size, as well as the attack damage. As you dig blocks, the drill head takes damage, but it can be repaired in an anvil. So this is one of the upgrades. So pressurized air tank. Let's see. As the drill is powered, it will not run underwater. So this allows you to run it underwater. The next upgrade should be the size. Advanced lubrication system, regular, decreases the durability loss. So this pretty much adds unbreaking. Additional augers to the drill. Its destructive potential is increased, increasing its damage against living creatures and allowing it to run and dig faster. So this is sharpness and efficiency. And then this here large fuel tank gives us more fuel. And that's pretty much how it's going to go. And I've already picked out my stuff, so I'm going to grab 4 of these. And then, what was it, this? No. Bloop. There we go, mining drill. Oh, it was right there. Okay, so we've got our mining drill. And our next piece, I think this was our buzzsaw. So this is the same thing, but it's for wood. So it's got the same upgrades, except it has a different option for the heads, obviously. So we have the buzzsaw. After using the engineer's workbench to place a saw blade in it, so I can use the bench to place a saw blade in it. And that's how we do our upgrades too. We're going to go through that in a moment. But we have this blade here, which is the rock cutter, which decreases its ability to chop logs, but allows you to chop rocks and gives you silk touch. It's pretty much the upgrade there. The grinding disc is made from aluminum grit suspended in phenolic resin, While not as durable, these discs are excellent for quickly cutting through metal blocks, but break easily on other materials. Okay, that one I actually did not know about. I did a little bit of research offline. So same thing, we have our large tank capacity. We have our advanced lubrication system. And the other option is the blade quiver. I can hold additional blades on my player so that it should just automatically, I can swap through blades if I want to run multiple blade types. So let's pull this out of here, and if I were to put in the drill, we're going to come here, and I'm going to get one of these. Actually, you can do up to 3 of these. So that's what I want on there. We're going to do 1 lubrication system. I have the stuff set up for the drill. I'm not going to do them all on camera. There's our other drill one, and then there is our saw blade, and I don't remember where my drill head is. Oh, that was this here. There we go. Boom and boom. So that way we get the steel, we get the higher mining speed, and all the other good stuff. The thing is, you can only have 3 upgrades, and I think these are going to be the ones that I want to go with for now, and we'll throw the drill head on there. This is for skins, so there's a couple of different skins you can get in here. Do they actually show them in here? Yeah, so the different shader grab bags, and that'll give you different shaders that you can add on to this. As I said, it kind of works like a skin. Oh, it actually gave me one right away. So let's, what do I right click with it? There we go, we got Sunstrike. So let's go on, we'll put this guy back in, and we'll add Sunstrike to it. So now you'll see it is red and yellow. It actually looks like a little, like, driving drill. If you've ever seen, like, Atlantis, The Lost Empire, that's what it makes me think of. And we're going to go same thing, and we're just going to throw that in there for now. This only has 2 upgrades, which, if I remember correctly, I did choose to use this, because I think that would just be more beneficial for us in the long run. And I will have to throw a blade in there. Oop, I fell down my stairs. But yeah, I think this is all going to be very helpful for us. I am running a regular saw blade. I don't really have an issue with it. We may play around with more of the saw blades in the future. We did get a shader here. What did we get? Sutherland. And that one gives us kind of a blue and yellow. I like it. So these will pretty much replace those. This does not have fortune, and I don't know if I can actually enchant the drill heads. Big Daddy and Rip and Tear. That's what we just snagged for achievements. I very much like that. So now we're gonna go chop something up. Let's go. We're gonna go with our buzzsaw. We'll do the buzzsaw first, because that one's gonna be quick and easy. We can do it over up here. Oh, you know what I need? Fuel. The whole point. So, to get fuel into them, it requires a jerry can. And we have a jerry can here. I accidentally crafted it, so I already filled it. But it's 4 buckets and 4 iron plates. And if I remember correctly, you just go like this and like this. And that fills it up. And these hold 10,000? Yeah, these hold 10,000. And these each hold 4,000 with their extended tanks. So it's nice. You just carry around a couple of tanks on you and you'll be all good. Oh yeah, it's running. Gives you a little fuel gauge in that bottom right corner. And it shows you what blade is on. I'm curious if it'll show us the durability. There we go. It takes down the whole tree. It does show the durability. That is fantastic. So now I just run around, chop down trees. And this is going to be so very useful. Now the other one I am very happy about, and we're not going to go too far down. I'm just going to go far enough down so I don't mess with any of my surface stuff, is this drill here. It does a 3x3, and as you see, goes pretty fast. So we're going to be able to do a lot with these. Again, durability is a thing, and I am going to take a break off camera to see if we can enchant any of this stuff. I think that'll be something good to look into. But this is very good. So this does all types of like standard ground blocks is the best way I can think to describe it. So it'll do dirt, gravel, sand, and all of that. Boom. But yeah, already very good, very happy. It's going to be very useful. So let me run on up. I'm going to check if this thing can be given any enchantments. I have learned many things about this mining drill, everybody. One, it's awesome. Get it as soon as you can. It is ridiculously helpful. and it gets you a lot of stuff. So I went down and burned through 2 tanks of this. And I know this doesn't look like a whole ton, but this is going to be enough to keep me going for a while. I have no idea what I'm going to use the uranium for yet. But a lot of this stuff's going to get thrown into this crusher. I have it, so why not? But smelting seems to do pretty good. But we'll have to see what all of this stuff is used for in the future, actually. What's the uranium used for? Block of uranium. Uranium plates, which are used for that, which is used for... Okay. Well, not everything seems to have a pretty big use, but we have a lot of it. This cannot be enchanted, nor can the saw. I tried both the whole machine and just the heads. There's nothing down there for it. I did not check if we could put books on it. That may be a thing. I know that's been a thing in the past where something couldn't be enchanted, but you could put a book on it. So we'll have to play around with that in the future. But all in all, that has been very useful. I did use the saw a bit in the woods. I have a jungle over there. It was really fun to play with that. It takes down a whole jungle, you know, whole 2x2 jungle tree all the way to the top, leaves and all. That was honestly ridiculously helpful, and I was very happy that we were able to do that. Aside from that, not much else in relation to these. Again, very, very useful. I love them. They're very nice. The last thing that I wanted to build today is a collapsible glider. I don't think I'm going to use it too often, but it sounded really cool. Oh, all of my... Wow, I took a beating down there. So this is pretty much an elytra. I don't know if it works with rockets. We're going to test that in a moment, but I want to take a quick glide, and I want to see what it looks like. So let's get... Oh, it doesn't actually show up on us while we're doing this. Okay. Let's take a look. Ow. Hold on. I forgot I don't have my armor on. So even with only one piece, we still have to do it. Okay. Oh, sweet. So it does kind of pop up on our back when we're gliding. That's cool. We'll have to try and get a better picture of it at some point. But yeah, that's actually pretty cool. So I'm very happy about that. And I'm going to have to get some new armor made. I think the next time I make cables, the next level up, I'm definitely going to coat. Or I may build them a bit higher. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. There's a couple of points where I will run into issues like going up there, which I don't plan to do too much. But we do now have a fancy little collapsible glider, a bunch of gear, and 2 really good new tools. So I think that was a very productive episode today. I think what I want to do next episode is start using our biodiesel and put it into a generator to start making us up some power. I think that'll be very useful for us, and it'll make it so that I can pretty much run these all the time to continuously create more juice for the generator. We can get a battery area set up to start collecting power. Right now I've just got batteries on each of the machines and so on. So I'm going to get this stuff cleaned up between now and the next episode. But as always, I hope you did enjoy. I want to thank you for stopping in, and hope you all have a nice night, day, morning, evening, or whatever it is, or wherever you are. This is my defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.